Just please tell me the 9-goal thriller we saw with PSG and Bayern and how disappointed we were with that 1-1 with Atletico. That game was basically who's got a better defense, because it was so lackluster when it came to goals. And I think that's why I hate PSG and Bayern Munich, because they set the bar. They said, bruv, we're going to score 9 goals today. Doesn't matter who's winning, but we're going to make sure you are entertained.
Are you not entertained? Are you not entertained?
And I mean, you can just see the way they play football, the Premier League. I'm sorry, correct me if I'm wrong, but I feel like the Premier League right now, the way teams are set up, is so boring. Like when you watch PSG and Bayern, it was a breath of fresh air. Counter-attacking, fluid wing play, great defending. I mean, Premier League teams do defend well, I'm not going to lie. But the transition is so fast. It was end-to-end stuff. A lot of teams in the Prem do it, but I feel like teams like Man City and Arsenal, yes, we've dampened the game with the possession football, and that's why it's boring. But we're not here to talk about that. We're here to talk about Arsenal versus Fulham. So you want to stay for this one, because we'll go for the match prediction, the team sheet, and some things that might have a slight twist. So we played the Emirates, and it's a nice 5:30 kickoff. That's 2 5:30 kickoffs in a row. We had one against Newcastle, and we won that 1-0. Was it pretty? No. Did we have a lot of shots? No. Did we get the result? Yes. But that is a problem with Arsenal right now. The attack is very, very lackluster. I feel like I should get that on my forehead because I say it so much. Arsenal, they're just, oh man. The attack, I just don't know why it's not clicking. Like, I'm sure all Arsenal fans are out there saying, why is this team not clicking? Like, what is it up front that's not working? Like, we have so many quality players and it's just not gelling, especially the second half of the season. I don't think this was such a big issue last year, but this year, it's become a real issue. And it's like, okay, the issue was last year, we didn't have enough players, too many injuries, whatnot. Couldn't finish finish first. But this year, it's like, you've got the Premier League in your grasp, bro. Just start scoring. It's not like you're 9 points behind. Like, you're in a better position than you were last year. Just start scoring. We're literally averaging a goal a game. Like, how many times have we said that? 1 goal again against Atletico. 1 goal against Newcastle. 1 goal against Bournemouth. 1 goal against Sporting. Like, how many teams are we just scoring 1 goal against? Like, it just shows the attack's the problem. I can't remember the last time we scored 2 in a match. I honestly can't. If I look at the last 3 games, you know, we've won our last one with Newcastle in the Premier League. We drew against Atletico 1-1 and we lost to City. And with Fulham, they've kind of got the similar record. They beat Villa 1-0, which I was very, very surprised about, I'll be honest. They were playing at home. They drew against Brentford 0-0. And then they lost to Liverpool 2-0. So in our last 3 games, we're basically, you know, kind of the same in terms of wins, losses and draws. We've got 1 of each. I feel like Fulham away aren't the best. And I feel like that's where we can actually do some damage. Now, when I mean do some damage, I'm talking about walking away with the victory. The scoreline I'm going to come to later on. But I just want to let you know before I go any further, I'm not confident in my team scoring more than 1 goal right now. I think we can all agree. It feels like I'm chalking a tally chart. 1-1-1, 1-1-1. That's what we're doing. What we're doing here, I don't know. I honestly don't. Fulham are a great team. They've got some ex-Arsenal players, which, you know, once upon a time played in Baku in the final. Alex Iwobi scored a good goal. We had Croydon De Bruyne. Do you remember that one? Croydon De Bruyne. Now, you know what? He played really well for Arsenal at the time he was there. Obviously, I think we all knew that with Arteta moving forward with the funds he was getting, I don't think Emil Smith-Rowe was ever going to break into the Arsenal team and start over players like Martinelli or Saka or Odegaard. At the time when Odegaard was actually firing, I don't think anyone was going to touch him. He was actually gone clear. So for that reason, you know, Emil Smith-Rowe had to take his skills elsewhere. And you know what? He's not had a bad career at Fulham. Alex Iwobi as well moved slightly around the league. You know, Everton, then Fulham. And he's playing great football as well. You know, I'm really happy for them both. I'm just hoping they don't score against Arsenal when they come down to the Emirates. Because I said that about Joe Willock last game. and he almost scored. Thank God he scuffed it, but that would have been a stab in the heart. That would have been, I'll be honest, a big stab in the heart. Man City, we have to wait for them to slip up. Unfortunately, I'm sorry guys, I've said this before. We are watching Man City now. When are City going to mess up points? We need to make sure we obviously win, but we need City to lose. Now, I'm not sure what week it is, but I know there's a special week for Man City. They've got to play 3 games. And I know they tried to speak to the FA about moving one of the games. And I know there's a final involved. But that might be, dare I say it, the week where Man City cock up. Knowing us and our history, whenever Man City mess up, we mess up the same week. But right now, as it stands, we're 3 points ahead, but they have their game to play still. And maybe that could be the week Arsenal take back front seat ahead to the Premier League title. I'm going to say it. It could be. You never know. It's 25 degrees. The sun's shining. My mood's changed. I feel a lot happier. I feel I'm entitled to feel like this. Does that mean things will change? If Arteta loses the season with any trophies, do I still want him out? Of course I flipping do. I know it's a hard question. Who do you replace him with? It's not easy because there's not many good managers out there which are up for grabs. You know, Luis Enrique, for me, I feel like he'd be the perfect replacement for us, Arteta. But will it happen? Highly unlikely. I mean, the wages he's getting, the resources he's given, like we're never going to compete with PSG when it comes to money. We can attract good players, but PSG, they're just like Man City. If they have a bad season, they can go and spend 300-400 million in the window. No problem. They can give their manager a 30 million a year contract if they wanted to. We can't do that. And unfortunately, the league, football is money orientated as of 2026, 2025 and the previous years. It's not about the game, it's about payday for most of the players anyway. I really don't know, what else I want from this game apart from a win. We definitely need the 3 points. What we got after this, we've got 3 games. 3 games. It's like this close to the Prem. That close to Prem. And we're so close to the final. I don't know what's going to happen with Atletico and Arsenal next week, but it would be a real shame if we lost on Saturday and then we lost next week. That is us done. Finito. Goodbye. See you later, alligator. That's what that is. But yeah, let's talk about the team sheet. Team sheet, I want to go with a nice, safe option. The most regular option there is. And I've probably rinsed out God knows how many times. I'm like a broken record when it comes to this. David Ryan goal. Hope Timber's back. I'm hearing there's a few Timber, training videos going out. I'm not sure, but let's chuck Timber in there right back, just in case. Centre backs, we'll go with our dynamic duo. Gabriel, Saliba. Left back, we'll go with Hincapié. Been balling out. Midfielder, go with Mendy and Rice. We already know he's going to start that. Could be Norgard, though. Might want to rest 1 or 2 for the Champions League clash. Number 10, our boy Eze. Great job. I feel like we could have won the Atletico game, and he's actually played well, I think. Right wing, I'm going to start with Saka. Madueke didn't have too bad of a game against Atletico, but I want Saka to start this one. Number 14, Glock 14, I want him to start because I don't think Havertz will be available. And he got a goal against Atletico. I know it's a penalty, but maybe it'll be a confidence boost. Maybe he might score 2. Maybe he'll break this curse we got on us right now. Only 1 goal a game. He might do it. But yeah, what would my scoreline be? I told you I don't see my team scoring more than 2 goals. So I'm going to go for another 1-0 victory. Exactly like we got against Newcastle. I said it. I'm sorry. I might be inconsistent with my scorelines, but I'm not delusional. My team attacking are playing trash. So those are all things considered. But yes, just want to say thank you so much for listening to the video. If you haven't already, subscribe. Watch along is going to be for the Fulham game, and also the watch along for Atletico will be up. If you want to see my Atletico match reaction, it'll be my brother, because I couldn't attend it. I'm sorry. But it'll be at the end of this video. Make sure you tune in. He's got some good points and you might see some appearances from him on this channel. But yes, till next time.